Live from Studio 7E in Rockefeller Center, this is Weekend Today in New York.
You know what I love? I love matching my food and beverages to my holidays. So for instance, this is 4th of July, so of course, what should be on the table but red, white, and blue stuff. Dan Amatuzzi is the beverage director at Eataly. He's here to show us how to have a red, white, and blue holiday on Wednesday with the gourmet cuisine that you've laid out for us today. Shall we begin with red?
Yes.
Okay.
So starting with red, we have meat skewers with some heirloom tomatoes, peppers, and onions. And we're going to serve it with a nice glass of Chianti Riserva.
Thank you, sir.
So this is made by Castello di Nipozzana, which is owned and operated by the Frescobaldi family. So it's a traditional Chianti blend, mostly Sangiovese, with a little splash of some international grapes and indigenous grapes, round, kind of soft, kind of creamy.
Oh, I love it.
But not too heavy,
nice.
not too big, so it can kind of play along with the vegetal flavors of the meat, but not too much, won't overpower the meat.
And
Nice for summer.
also, right, when it's hot outside, you don't want a big, heavy, full-bodied, you know, nothing
No,
too...
especially when it's hot.
Exactly.
So we're going to build a skewer real quick.
Okay.
And basically just kind of take a light dab of oil, kind of baste your skewer.
Oh, you based it.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, no,
Just
that's a great
so
idea
nothing
because it
sticks.
sticks. It always is sticking like that. Can you use that on wooden skewers as well?
Wooden skewers as well, yeah. You could buy wooden skewers at the supermarket. You could also buy metal skewers at...
And what kind of beef are you using?
this is a skirt steak.
Okay.
And the idea is you just want the pieces of meat kind of an equal size to the tomatoes and the peppers, because you don't want anything too big or too small. And you kind of just start to kind of build your skewer.
I like to put the peppers on the outside too because it seems to keep things a little firmer. If you put the tomato on the outside, sometimes the tomatoes fall off. That's just my, I'm not a chef, but I play one on TV. Right, exactly.
It's good.
And
But you can put it in
how
any
long
order
do you
you
cook
want.
that for on the grill?
Just about 4 or 5 minutes on each side, but just until it's kind of lightly charred. Again, you don't want too much of a char.
Right, we just learned that, you know.
Yeah.
You don't want
With
it blackened.
tips,
Right,
yes.
exactly. Okay, that looks great. Okay, let's
right,
move
moving
on.
along.
Okay, there's our red.
And I saw this glass. We're moving on to white, and I
Moving on to
thought
white.
this was a wine glass and wine in here, but no, it's beer.
It is a beer glass. It is a patented, custom-designed beer glass from northern Italy.
Who would know?
Okay, and what are we having here?
This is called Dogfish Head Festina Pesce. So it's a brewery in Delaware, and they kind of specialize in some IPAs, but this is their late spring and early
that
summer
smells
seasonal.
so good.
It smells sweet.
Light beer. It's like a light ale brewed with some peach concentrate. So kind of
Knew I
citrus,
smelled
kind of fruity. And for that, we have a nice tomato and mango bruschetta. So kind of a classical take. So you just take your kind of toasty crostini, a little tomato and mango. And this is a ricotta cheese and mango basil topping.
Oh, that looks
Oh,
amazing.
that
Go ahead,
sounds
Jackie.
good.
I know you've been like drooling over that. And while she's tasting that, we move on to our blue.
Red, white, and blue. So we have basically, you've had a Bellini before, yeah?
Yes, of course.
This is a classic take. This is called the Blue Lini. And so this is fresh blueberry juice.
Oh, and Produce Pete was just here yesterday with blueberries. They're in season right now in New Jersey. Fantastic.
And very simply, just about almost 3/4 of a liter to a liter of blueberry juice.
Okay.
Some fresh Prosecco.
Yes, Prosecco makes everything better.
And feel free to kind of go in and let the Prosecco kind of mix up the juice, kind of don't be afraid.
To just pour it on.
let it go.
Right. And should that be chill? The blueberry juice, should it be
Blueberry
chilled?
juice and Prosecco chilled,
Okay,
yeah. You can even throw ice in if you need, and then just some fresh blueberries and mint on top.
Beautiful. And what are you serving that with?
This is basically served with your classic meat and cheese platter, so some different kinds of prosciutto, cured meats, and some Parmesan cheese, and Castelvetrano olives.
Amazing.
my
Just got to
favorite.
watch the blueberries, make sure that it doesn't get stuck in your teeth when you're drinking it, or the mint falling out of your mouth, or whatever. Listen, it's cheers to you. Happy Independence Day. Thank you so much for coming in and showing us. We'll be right back after this. You.
Okay, it's turned into a party over here.
As it does every week when we have liquor and beer out on the table.
Yeah,
How's it
great
looking
food.
outside?
It looks nice.
Oh, and by the way, we just found out that Eataly is open on July 4th on Independence Day. So you can be independent from your backyard grill if you want to and go have somebody else do the cooking for you.
Are you going to be working?
I will not be working.
Oh, good for you.
I'll be enjoying.
We'll be at some rooftop
Cheers to
party.
that.
Yeah, right here. Cheers to that. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Sit tight for Open House NYC right after this show.
Bye, everybody.